Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jenna Lee, the University Registrar. I hope you've enjoyed the slideshow featuring our Pioneer Pride at Texas Women's University. After the ceremony, we invite you to wander around this beautiful campus and snap some photos with your graduate. Today is a day to celebrate and remember. Before we get started, just a quick reminder. Please silence your cell phone and any other noisy devices so everyone can enjoy the ceremony without distractions. Also, we do not allow flash photography during the ceremony. Please see the QR code posted throughout the arena and on the screen behind me for our digital program and graduate information. Now, if everyone could please stand and stay standing, we will kick things off with the academic processional, followed by the national anthem and the TWU alma mater. Leading us in song is Ashley Bird-Penoff, a current TWU student. Ashley will graduate in this ceremony with a degree in music education. Congratulations, Ashley, and now let the ceremony begin.
Please join me in singing the national anthem. Oh, so glad you see all the dawns early light, what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we walked, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing was that suspect and brave, o'er the land of free, and our home alive. Please continue standing while we sing the TWU alma mater found on the screen behind me and in your digital program. Hail, alma mater, hail, joyous we sing, voices attuned with love shall loudly ring. Thy students sing today praises to thee. Hail, Texas, Woman's University. On broad and rolling plains, 'neath Texas skies, there crowned with majesty, thy buildings rise. Thou hast with purpose new lighted our way. Hail, alma mater, hear our song today.
Good afternoon, Texas Women's University class of 2026. I am Corinne Phaeton, your Chancellor and President, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you, your families and friends, and those of you watching us on live stream to Texas Women's University Spring Commencement. What a remarkable day this is, a day of celebration, reflection, and deep pride for you and for all of us. Today we honor not only what you have accomplished, but the lives that you already are beginning to shape. Hola, muy buenos días, ¿cómo están? Me llamo Corinne Phaeton y tengo el honor de ser su presidenta y rectora, y hoy me da muchísimo gusto de estar aquí celebrando con ustedes todo lo que han conseguido y logrado. Así que felicidades y ya se pueden sentar. Let's thank Dr. Davis, the TWU Commencement Band, and our singer, Ashley Bird Penoff, for starting our ceremony in such an inspiring fashion. This weekend, we celebrate almost 2,500 graduates across our campuses in Denton, Dallas, and Houston. Graduates earning degrees in fields that will quite literally shape the future of our communities: nursing, health sciences, education, business, and beyond. Today is not an ending, it is a beginning. And not just any beginning, but one filled with possibility, responsibility, and impact. At Texas Women's University, we speak often about being pioneers, and we mean that very intentionally. A pioneer is not simply someone who goes first. A pioneer is someone who sees what is needed and steps forward anyway. Someone who builds where there is no clear path. Someone who brings others along. And that is who you have become. You graduate at a time when the world is asking important questions about technology, about trust, about what it means to be a human in an age of rapid change. Artificial intelligence continues to reshape how we learn, work, and live, but what you have demonstrated here at TWU is something even more important, that innovation must always be guided with purpose. You have learned not only how to think, but how to care, not only to solve problems, but how to ask better questions. And that is the kind of leadership that the world needs now. This year, Texas Women's University continues to gain recognition, not simply for who we are, but for the difference we make. We remain among the top universities in Texas and in North Texas, recognized for how we help students create opportunity and transform their lives. We also continue to grow our research enterprise as an R2 university, excuse me, expanding discovery in ways that are deeply connected to the real needs of people and communities. At TWU, research is not an aspiration towards something else. It is an expression of who we are, practical, purposeful, and grounded in impact. Across our system, we are building for the future, expanding programs, strengthening partnerships, and investing in the spaces and opportunities that will serve the next generation of students. And today, you take your place within that future. You now join more than 120,000 living alumni, pioneers who are leading in hospitals, classrooms, businesses, and communities across Texas and around the world. And what connects all of you is not just what you study and where you studied, but how you lead. Excuse me, graduates, as you cross this stage, remember this. Your degree is not simply a credential, it is a commitment to use what you have learned in service to something larger than yourself. A commitment to lead with integrity, a commitment to bring both skill and humanity to whatever comes next. As you move forward, carry that pioneer spirit with you. Continue to ask, continue to build, and continue to care. And never forget, you are and always will be Texas Women's pioneers. And we see that difference most clearly in the lives that you are already beginning to shape. So today, I want to highlight a few graduates whose stories reflect the very heart of TWU. As you listen, you may hear a bit of your own story. Will Charity Broomfield stand and be recognized? Charity, okay, stand up, stand up. Charity, a first-generation student, is a distinguished veteran of the US Navy and is receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees in biology with a minor in child development and in psychology with a minor in neuroscience. She also received a biological research undergraduate certificate. Charity served in the Navy from 1996 to 2012 and demonstrated exceptional leadership and clinical expertise, retiring at the rank of Chief Petty Officer. After graduation, she will pursue a master's in biology at TWU with a goal of pursuing a PhD in neuroimmunology. Charity faced a rocky road to graduation, though. In fall 2022, she was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer and had 4 major surgeries. At the same time, she served as a head of household for 3, having welcomed Charity's niece and her husband into her home. Charity, your perseverance is an inspiration, and we thank you for your service. Texas Women's is proud to be recognized as a military-friendly institution. TWU embraces the opportunity to provide programs designed to improve the quality of life for military members and their families. We are committed to serving those who serve our country. I would like to ask any veterans, reservists, or active military personnel among our graduates or in our audience today to please stand so we can thank you for your service. Thank you. Will Jennifer Judd please stand and be recognized? Jennifer is receiving a PhD in rhetoric. She was drawn to TWU because of its rhetoric program, as well as the university's commitment to student success. Jennifer is a mother of 5 children, including her youngest, who has special needs. She started her master's when her children were all in school. And during her academic journey, 4 children graduated from high school and went on to college. She says juggling school, work, and family has been a challenge, but it has also been rewarding. Jennifer has a passion for the power of language, whether it is written, spoken, or visualized, in building communities and advancing social good. In her time here, Jennifer has been a rock to other graduate students and the undergraduate students she has taught and advised through her work as a research assistant and advisor. As a writer, teacher, and tutor for many years, she plans to pursue a career in higher education, teaching college writing and English courses, researching mindfulness and embodied learning and feminist rhetoric. She also plans to work in the non-profit sector, particularly in disability advocacy. Jennifer, we commend you for your dedication and service to others, and congratulations to you. Graduates, before we continue, there are people all around this room who share in your accomplishments. You owe a lot to these people. They gave you your life, they inspired you to dream, and they put your dreams within reach. So now, I ask all of the graduates to please stand. Stand up. Turn around, find your parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, spouses, parents, children, and any others, and give them a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. It is always a pleasure to welcome members of our Board of Regents. Please join me in welcoming Regent Ellen Armicon, Regent Bob Hyde, Student Regent David Jennings, and Regent Janelle Shepard. Now I would like to recognize the special people most responsible for the education of our students. Will the members of the faculty who are representing their departmental colleagues here today and our distinguished emeriti faculty in the audience please stand and be recognized for their superb commitment to the graduates that we honor here today. Thank you. You may be seated. Next, I would like to introduce the academic and administrative leadership of this university. These leaders ensure that we continue to meet the needs of our students and that our compliance and standards are maintained. Please stand when I call your names and your area of leadership, and audience, please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Provost Angela Bauer, Academic Affairs. Vice Provost Joshua Adams, Student Success. Vice Provost Erica Armstrong, Faculty Affairs. Dean Brandy Foley, Undergraduate Studies. Dr. Javier Flores, Enrollment Management. Vice Provost Holly Hanson-Thomas, Research and Sponsored Programs. Dean Carolyn Capinas, Graduate School. Ms. Chris Cascal-Ruiz, Marketing and Communication. Dr. Monica Mendez-Grant, Student Life. Ms. Shannon Montaro, Jane Nelson Institute for Women's Leadership. Ms. Jamie Porter, and University Advancement. Vice Provost Beth Reisenweber, Academic Resources Management. Dr. Emareli Rosa Davila, Faculty Senate. Dean Suzanne Sellers, TWU Libraries. Interim Dean Juliet Spencer, College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Henry Torres, IT Solutions. Ms. Wanda-Lise Turner, Jane Nelson Institute for Women's Leadership. Graduates and honored guests are academic leaders and cabinet members.
Good afternoon. I'm Juliet Spencer, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Our speaker today is Marianne L. Haddif, the retired president and CEO of North Texas Public Broadcasting and the former executive director and chief officer of TWU's Jane Nelson Institute for Women's Leadership. She is an Emmy Award-winning television producer of arts and public affairs programs for PBS, HBO, Showtime, and the BBC. As CEO of KERA in Dallas, Marianne led the creation of innovation, arts, business, and news programming, earning the station's first Edward R. Murrow Award for Outstanding Journalism. At TWU, Marianne oversaw the opening of the Sue S. Bancroft Women's Leadership Hall, a first-of-its-kind interactive history exhibit showcasing the achievements of hundreds of Texas women in politics and public service. Marianne is a graduate of St. Catherine's University in St. Paul, Minnesota, and a lifelong advocate for advancing women to leadership roles in business and public service. I have had the privilege of experiencing her mentorship firsthand. She has been a steadfast champion for students and faculty, including providing critical support to launch a STEM leadership program for graduate students here at TWU. I still remember that when we first met, she opened our conversation by asking, "So, who let the dogs out?" A playful reference to an article I had published about service dogs in the laboratory. That moment made clear that she had taken time to learn about my work in advance. Her thoughtful preparation and genuine curiosity left a lasting impression on me and reflect the kind of intentional, people-centered leadership she brings to every interaction. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Marianne L. Haddif.
Thank you very much, Dean Spencer. Chancellor Faden and distinguished leadership, thank you for inviting me to be here today as Texas Women's University celebrates its historic 125th anniversary. Graduates, we are here to honor you at a time when the College of Arts and Sciences has tremendous momentum. Today we have graduates earning degrees in well-established disciplines, alongside the first graduates in environmental science and the first class from the TDCJ. Soon the college will have its first graduates in aviation sciences. Impressive momentum indeed, and you are the heart of it. Commencement is all about honoring, I'm gonna lower this just a little. I'm a little shorter than Chancellor Faden. Commencement is all about honoring your accomplishments and looking to your future. There is much to celebrate today because you have already made very sound decisions that position you well for future success, both for those of you entering the workplace and those going on to earn higher degrees. First and foremost, you chose to earn your degree at TWU. I moved to Texas after living many decades in other states. I didn't know a lot about Texas, but boy, I knew the name Texas Women's University. This is a highly respected university with a great name that is known all across the country. Recently, none other than the Wall Street Journal ranked TWU as one of the nation's best. Great choice, graduates. Today, I'm speaking to you from my perspective as a longtime Chief Executive Officer with a lifelong passion for the liberal arts and sciences. I know firsthand that your studies have brought you skills that are highly valued in the workplace. During my career, I said so often that I would hire a person with a liberal arts education any time I had a chance. Why? because you can think, you can write, and you can figure out everything else you need to know. You are the quintessential lifelong learners within an organization. From a practical standpoint, looking at your future, you are likely to have a number of different jobs, even many different careers, possibly in completely different industries. The skills you have earned for your degree appear on all the lists of skills that are the most transferable from one job to another, one career to another. 3 of those skills are top of mind to me today because I believe they have particular relevance to you. The first is the ability to dream big and accomplish those dreams, to set a goal and achieve it. You are here today because years ago, you envisioned your future self with a college degree, maybe more than one. Today, you have accomplished that dream. On your way to earning your degree, I know that each of you faced disappointments and obstacles, some of them daunting. You found your own way to overcome those hurdles and reach your goal. You have resilience, persistence, the flexibility and creativity to pivot to Plan B when Plan A just isn't working. You have one of the attributes that Chancellor Phaeton values most highly. You have grit. You will be glad you have grit because I can promise that you will need it. In your future, you are going to face disappointments, obstacles, possibly some flat-out failures. The ability you have to boldly keep on going and overcome challenges is essential to success at work and to happiness in life. The next skill I want to highlight is a very timely one, and it's one that is always associated with the arts and sciences. You have the skill of critical thinking. No one has ever lived at a time like we do today, where information is bombarding us nonstop from so many sources, some of them reliable, many not. You know how to ask the right questions. You have the ability to research and analyze information and then make up your own mind using your own good judgment about what to believe as true and accurate. You were trained at TWU to be an independent thinker. That ability is priceless. The third skill is teamwork. I chose to mention this today because as a TWU graduate, you have a strategic advantage in this regard. I've heard Chancellor Phaeton say many times that TWU ranks very highly in the likelihood that you will meet someone on campus who is different from yourself. That is so true and so valuable. During the years that I worked at TWU, I came to know one particular student very well. We were so different. Different races, different faiths. I had gotten my BA in my 20s. She was an impressive first-generation college graduate in her 40s. What we talked about most was the fact that I have never had any children, and she has 12. Our conversations opened my eyes to the challenges and prejudices that student faced. She inspired me. You, as graduates of TWU, have seen firsthand the talents and achievements of so many different kinds of people. Your experience positions you to be a leader who champions the value of every single individual and builds strong and inclusive teams. I promise you that perspective can distinguish you very positively within an organization. And now that I've said so many wonderful things about you, next, I'm going to address a skill that I believe many of you may need to do some more work improving. Ready? That skill is accepting praise. Accepting well-deserved praise. So often, I see highly accomplished people receive a compliment and automatically they say, no, 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 don't congratulate me. Then they may say it's a team effort or make another remark that deflects the praise away from themselves. Now, it's a wonderful quality to give credit where credit is due, but you do not need to erase yourself. You do not need to minimize your accomplishments. Here's a bit of tough and true love. In the workplace, if you have a habit of saying, "It wasn't me, don't give me the credit," you run the risk of people believing you. Pioneers, you were not educated at Texas Women's University to hide your light. You were educated to empower the world, and you need to begin by empowering yourself. Here's the great news. This is the perfect weekend for you to practice the skill of accepting praise. Many people are going to be congratulating you on your degree. When they say congratulations, what they're hoping you will say is thank you. After you say thank you, then you can say, "I'm so grateful to my family," or "I owe so much to my teachers." But first, this weekend and forevermore, when you deserve the credit, accept it. As I look into your future, my greatest hope for you is that you will use all your amazing skills and abilities for work that you consider to be important and fulfilling. Years and years from now, at your retirement party, if you have given all you have to give, and if you have brought other people up along with you, I promise you will have the most wonderful feeling of a life well spent. And for now, I know that you are well positioned to boldly go into whatever brilliant future you choose. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mary Ann, for your wise and inspiring words. Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Angela Bauer. I'm Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost here at Texas Women's University, and it is my distinct honor to lead the deans of the colleges, schools, and libraries, the vice provosts, and the faculty in their respective missions, teaching and learning, scholarship and creative expression, and student success here at TWU. On behalf of Academic Affairs, I welcome you to this commencement ceremony. In the 7 commencement ceremonies we are hosting this week, we award degrees to both May graduates and those who will complete their degrees in August. Announcing the names of our candidates today will be Dr. Holly Hanson-Thomas, Vice Provost for Research, Innovation, and Corporate Engagement, and she'll be assisted by Ms. Wandalise Turner, Director of Community Relations for the Jane Nelson Institute for Women's Leadership. Before we award bachelor's degrees, we will recognize 3 groups of baccalaureate students graduating with highest honors. As our students cross the stage today, you will hear the academic distinctions of cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude announced for graduates who have earned those honors. The highest possible grade point average at TWU is 4.0, and these students will be recognized for their outstanding academic performance as demonstrated by their grade point averages. At Texas Women's University, to graduate cum laude, the student's GPA must be between 3.5 and 3.699. As a system, we are graduating 231 of those students this fall. Would the baccalaureate graduates today who are here today and graduating cum laude please stand to be recognized? Congratulations to all of you. You may be seated. To graduate magna cum laude, the grade point requirement is between 3.7 and 3.899. Texas Women's University has 211 students in this category for spring 2026 commencement. Would those baccalaureate graduates please stand and be recognized? Well done. Congratulations to you all. Finally, summa cum laude, the highest distinction. The student GPA must fall between 3.9 and 4.0, and TWU is proud to graduate 126 summa cum laude students this week. Would those baccalaureate graduates who are graduating summa cum laude in today's ceremony please stand and be recognized? So impressive. Congratulations to you. Chancellor Phaeton, it's time for degrees to be awarded.
So, are you ready to graduate?
In this ceremony, we are awarding degrees to students from the College of Arts and Sciences. At this time, we will confer baccalaureate degrees. Will all of the candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise and remain standing? Chancellor Phaeton, I'm pleased to inform you that the faculty of the university has recommended that the candidates who have met all the requirements for their respective bachelor's degrees be granted the degree each is seeking.
On behalf of the state of Texas and under the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, acting upon the recommendations of the faculty as conveyed by the Dean, I now confer upon those of you who have met the graduation requirements the baccalaureate degree for which you have been certified. Congratulations. I now invite the graduates to move the tassel on your mortarboard from right to left to signify that you have graduated. Will the graduates now come forward so we can present each of you with a certificate? The first candidates coming forward are graduates of TWU's Honors Scholar Program, followed by our Touchstone Honors graduates. The Honors Scholar Program is a rigorous 4-year program that is one of the most selective and diverse in Texas. Candidates will receive both a medallion and a certificate from Dr. Joshua Adams, Vice Provost for Student Success, and Dr. Brandy Foley, Dean of Undergraduate Studies. The Touchstone Honors Program is also a rigorous and diverse program for students who enter TWU with advanced college credits or who are transfer students. Our Touchstone students will receive both a crystal memento and a certificate.
These are the candidates from the Honors Scholar Program. John J. Green is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree. Amanda Pei Ting Lee is graduating with a Bachelor of Music degree, summa cum laude. Jesse E. Lucas is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree, summa cum laude. Jennifer Marcela Moreno Ortega is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree, summa cum laude. Carol Joanna Sabu is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree, magna cum laude. Okay. This candidate is receiving both a Bachelor of Arts degree and a Bachelor of Science degree. Nico V. Ciano, magna cum laude. Elliot M. Seastrom is graduating with the Bachelor of Science degree, magna cum laude. Alexis Willow Skidmore is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree, magna cum laude.
Let's go, Willow!
Anna Caroline Walter is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree, summa cum laude. This is the candidate from the Touchstone Honors Program. Madeline Christine Davison is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree magna cum laude. These are the candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences degree. Catherine Elizabeth Allen. Natalia Renteria. These are the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree. Dinvella Adam. Cadence Faith Banks. This candidate is receiving both a Bachelor of Arts degree and a Bachelor of Business Administration degree. Gracie Charlotte Barrier, magna cum laude. Carla Jean Benton. Adia Michelle Best, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Shea Bracewell, summa cum laude. Ashley Maureen Camp, cum laude. Emma Jacqueline Chambers, magna cum laude. Kaya Danae Clark. Taryn Cole. Emma Marie Fernandez, summa cum laude. Cristian Macedo Garcia. Sophie Gray Getty. Gabriel Michael Hawthorne, magna cum laude. Rachel Hernandez. Ash Hook, cum laude. Molly Aretta Hudson. Taylor Michelle Hughes, magna cum laude. Athena Michelle Casper. Mariah Kemp, summa cum laude. Harper Sue Kishnick, cum laude. Robin Kirkland, summa cum laude. Caleb T. Kirkpatrick, summa cum laude. Amanda Melody Lang, magna cum laude. Abigail Grace Long, cum laude. Carla Loredo, summa cum laude. Madison Anne Marie Lucier, summa cum laude. Julie Mae McLeod. Zoria Simone Madden. Aubrey Michelle Miner II. Esmeralda Mijares. Sofia Giselle Morales. Shania Chantel Morris, magna cum laude. Mary Catherine Mulligan. Roman Rene Musico. Susie Obelish Pastor, magna cum laude. Plyman? Okay. Ezra Aiden Plyman, summa cum laude. Kaylee Nicole Randalls, magna cum laude. Angel Renee Riley. Jocelyn Rodriguez, cum laude. This candidate is receiving both a Bachelor of Arts degree and a Bachelor of Business Administration degree, Devani Marie Suarez. Jennifer Rosales Sauceda, cum laude. Stephanie Joan Rivera Marrero, cum laude. Regina Rurangira. Itzel Salinas, cum laude. Daniel Andrés Sandoval, cum laude. Elida Ochoa Saucedo, summa cum laude. Shindel Torres, cum laude. Kim Nan Chao Tran. Carolyn West. Emery Wolf. Zoe Renee Zahn. These are the candidates for the Bachelor of General Studies degree. Stasia Ariel Allen. Caitlin May Bowles. Melissa Yolanda Caballero. Rachel Nicole Clifton. Keely A. Gilbert. Brittany Lumen. Abraham Martinez Casas. Palomeque. Natalie Vanessa Palomeque. Rebecca Nicole Schoon, magna cum laude. Jada Addison Simpson. Bailey Terrell? Okay. Bailey Terrell. Brianna Varner Quiles. Leah Renee Wood. Tristan Alexis Wright. These are the candidates for the Bachelor of Music degree. Rodrigo Eric Alvarado. Aubrey Arlene Benj. Ashley Michael Bird Penov, cum laude. This candidate is receiving both a Bachelor of Arts degree and a Bachelor of Music degree. Stephanie Giselle Candela, magna cum laude. Carter Easton Uten, cum laude. Ángela Padrón. Rafael Andrés Peláez. Emily Helen Pierce. Stephanie Grace Joyce Macayabo. These are the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree. This candidate is receiving both a Bachelor of Science degree and a Bachelor of Business Administration degree. Celeste Jalene Aldaco. Amanda Isabel Alvarado, summa cum laude. Amelia Zuponui Asa. Wendy Maria Avila. Roxana Jahan Azimi. Purna Babu. Eniola Catherine Banjo. Maria Elena Barbosa Perez. Nova Barton. Nikshan Basnet, magna cum laude. Joaquin Isaac Bueno Arroyo, cum laude. Allison Remedy Bloomquist Louis is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree, magna cum laude. Oh, Kristen M. Bloomquist Liu. Sophia Kate Bernstein, cum laude. Broadus. Jessica Deshun Broadus. Charity Dawn Broomfield, magna cum laude. LaShira Antoinette Butler. Burhan. Sarah Burhan. Unity. Genesis Unity Burnett, cum laude. Cecilia Diane Carroll. Justin Eddie Castro, summa cum laude. Sitlang A. Chong, cum laude. Cheyenne Leandra Clark. Juliana Clemente, cum laude. Khadijah Chantel Ray Coleman. Maggie Huyen Kong, magna cum laude. Alyssa McMullen Clements, cum laude. Cassidy Cheyenne Clements. June Holiday Cook. Amy Kimberly Cotto. Noah Gregory Davis. Kenny Del Bosque. Maria Fernanda Duron Garcia, magna cum laude. Larissa Citlali Frias, cum laude. Dramika Abriana Elder, magna cum laude. Filsan Rashid Elmi. Damarel Insline. Olivia Damarel Insline, cum laude. Gabriela Marisol Escobar Verde Soto, summa cum laude. Mirza Selene Espinosa Amaro. Deidre Enid Estrella. Alejandra Rebecca Flores, cum laude. Folks? Okay. Allison Nicole Folks. You just want to say Jeanette Garcia? Jeanette Garcia. Domenica Paulette Gaibor Verde Soto, magna cum laude. Catherine Galvan. Melanie Nicole Garcia Ramirez. Maylee J. Garcia, summa cum laude. Bailey Garza. Kennedy Diane George. Kaylee Elizabeth Glaspie. Amy Gonzalez. This candidate is receiving both a Bachelor of Arts degree and a Bachelor of Science degree. Jacqueline Anne Marie Green. Kiara Dene. Kiara Dene Green. Jasmine Denise Greer. Gell. Diana Gell, cum laude. Jocelyn Leah Guillen, cum laude. Madison Gutierrez. Lauren Ashley Haney. Haley Elena Hardy, magna cum laude. Melissa Caroline Hartsfeld. April Denise Hurd Harris. Renaya Renee Henry. Nancy Edith Hernandez. Monica N. Hickson, cum laude. Shelby Ray Elizabeth Hitchcock Savak. Juliana Olivia Holland, cum laude. Natasha Antoinette Henderson. Janae LaShawn Mason. Amaja Yanis Jones. Miriam Rafid Hussein. Patrick Campbell Hutchison, summa cum laude. Jayla Marie Isadora. Demaria Vonne Jackson, magna cum laude. Princess A. James. Yeah. Eric Matthew Jeter. Emily Catherine Johnson, magna cum laude. Shamika N. Jones. Alexandria Kathleen Joyce, cum laude. Jennifer Abigail Cortez. Ria Kapadia, cum laude. Molly Catherine Kiefer. Mary Nicole Kennedy, magna cum laude. Alicia. Taylor Alicia Kent, magna cum laude. Yara Cromachu, cum laude. Joey Alexandra Kintz, summa cum laude. Ariana Monet Kirk, cum laude. Rachel Ahyan Ko, magna cum laude. Lagunas. Kayla Marie Lagunas. Shuntel? Yeah. Amber Shuntel Lafleur. Alejandra Isabel Landeros, magna cum laude. Kindle Dominique Livingston, cum laude. Cecilia Ashley Lopez. Leilani Celeste Lopez Velasquez. This candidate is receiving both a Bachelor of Music degree and a Bachelor of Science degree. Sitlali Lule, magna cum laude. Brianna Maldonado. Yvonne Mata, cum laude. Montserrat I. Mata. John Cadence McKinney, magna cum laude. Montserrat Susan Mejia Mendoza. Angelina or Angelina? Okay. Stephanie Angelina Mendoza. Menjivar. Jacqueline Cruz Menjivar. Haley Nicole Moore. Rakia Janae Morgan. Marlene or Marlene? Marlene Moreno. Madeline Victoria Amelia Morris. Liliane Faith Musani, magna cum laude. Okay. Chloe Julia Nelson Pariag, summa cum laude. Joanna Varghese Ninan, magna cum laude. Alyssa Michelle Norris. Leslie Anaí Núñez. Marina Abradovich, cum laude. Kandom Melele Omba, cum laude. Giselle Araze Orozco. Ruby Palkin, cum laude. Miles Zachary Pearson. Adria Harley Pollard, cum laude. Anne Elizabeth Pulido. Yesenia Ramirez. Naya Mary Rivera Lopez. Jacqueline Yaret Robles. Michelle Andrea Rodriguez. Monica Danae Johnson Rogers. Patricia or Patricia? Okay. Leslie Patricia Ruiz. Ana Paola Sainz Mendez. Eileen Maria Salmeron. Angela Olua Dorcas Sani, cum laude. Santigel. Catherine May Santigel, summa cum laude. Haley Joe Self. Fernanda Serafin, summa cum laude. Marley Raiden Shearer, magna cum laude. Chloe Marie Singleton. Harley Destiny Smith, magna cum laude. Reagan Marie Sport. Rachel Stewart. Ahmad Nezar Tantish, cum laude. Okay. Carola Constancia Tonche. Mansi M. Trivedi. Michaela A. Turner, cum laude. Ricardo Josue Umansor. Alexandra Nicole Vallecillos. Elisa Francisca Vega. Jade Vo, magna cum laude. America Watson. Marissa K. Welch. Macy Imani White. Marissa Nicole Kempthorne, magna cum laude. Wyatt. Elizabeth Danielle Wyatt. Brittany K. Wright. Lauren Yu, cum laude. Karen Zalomis.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Carolyn Capinas, Dean of the Graduate School. Graduate students represent 1/3 of the Texas Women's student body with over 5,300 master's, specialist, and doctoral students studying in a variety of programs. We will now award master's degrees. Will all of the candidates for master's degrees please rise and remain standing? Chancellor Phaeton, the graduate faculty of the university has recommended that the candidates who have met all of the requirements for their respective master's degrees be granted these degrees.
On behalf of the state of Texas and under the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, acting upon the recommendations of the graduate faculty as conveyed by the Dean of the Graduate School, I now confer upon those of you who have met the graduation requirements the master's degree for which you have been certified. Congratulations. Will the graduates now come forward so we can present each of you with a certificate?
These are the candidates for the Master of Arts degree. Lisandra Alvaredo. Athena Jolene Hayes. Catherine Donna Burrell Jordan. Bethany R. Robinson Banks. Erica Helen Walsh. These are the candidates for the Master of Fine Arts degree. Melanique Marie Brown. Hiron. Olivia Marie Hiron. Brianna Robertson. These are the candidates for the Master of Music degree. Xiaolin Shin. Hunter Sierra Hancock. Xin Yu Liu. Jason Augusto Molina. Laura Marrero Walsh. Tammy Sherry Woods. Devin. These are the candidates for the Master of Music Therapy degree. Devin Reese Elliott. Madison Page Marley. Victoria Marie Sider. Sasha Azriel Tobar. Emma Marie Walsh. These are the candidates for the Master of Science degree. Angelica Olivia Marie Adams. Ranjita Adhikari. Emily Ariano. Sapphira Joy Arnett. Daniela Arospide. Benita Bataray. Nicole Ann Calvert. Leah Anna Daniel. Samhajana Sapkota Pudel, Master of Science, Data Science, and Clinical Informatics. Kenneth Allen Graves. Erin May Howard. Kimberly Elaine Huynh. Yanesi Ibarra. Ivy Adara Kenabo. Janelle Celeste Lehia. Lundes. Vershundra Lundes McWilliams. Celeste A. McVeigh. Serena Florence No Win. Asma Kadri. Melanie de Jesus Rodriguez. Sandra Abigail Ruiz. Brian. Haley Brianne Rush. Sean Varghese Matthew. Jayla Marie Richards. Pragna Komalpati. These are the candidates for the Professional Science Master degree. Tamalika Chowdhury. Mia Elizabeth Garrison.
We will now award Doctor of Philosophy degrees, the highest degrees awarded by the university. These graduates have not only mastered their fields, but have expanded human knowledge through years of rigorous original research. Their achievement represents the pinnacle of academic dedication and a lifelong commitment to discovery. The major professors for each PhD candidate who have guided the graduates through their doctoral programs and dissertation research projects will join me in hooding the PhD candidates. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise and remain standing? Chancellor Phaeton, the graduate faculty of the university has recommended that the candidates who have met all of the requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree be granted this degree.
On behalf of the state of Texas, and under the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, acting upon the recommendations of the graduate faculty as conveyed by the Dean of the Graduate School, I now confer upon those of you who have met the graduation requirements the Doctor of Philosophy for which you have been certified. Congratulations. Will the graduates now come forward so we can present each of you with a certificate?
Gadlin, Kimberly, Gadlin. Okay. These These are the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree. Dr. Kimberly A. Gadlin. Is graduating with a doctorate in dance. Her major professor is Dr. Adeshola Akinle. Dr. Inya Kalia Jordan is majoring in dance, and her major professor is Dr. Adeshola Akinle. Dr. Danielle Littlefield Brady is graduating with a Doctor of Rhetoric. Her major professor is Dr. Brian Failer. Dr. Kayla Cruz West is graduating with a degree in rhetoric, and her major professor was Dr. Brian Failer. Dr. Juliet Elizabeth Holder, her major is rhetoric, and her major professor is Dr. Jackie Herman Elliott. Dr. Jennifer Cole Judd is majoring in rhetoric, and her major professor is Dr. Jackie Herman Elliott.
Graduates, let me be the first to congratulate you and welcome you as alumni into the network of TWU graduates. My name is Wandalise Turner, and I serve as the Director of Community Relations for the Jane Nelson Institute for Women's Leadership, and also a proud TWU alumna. By earning your TWU degrees, you join more than 120,000 TWU graduates in Texas and beyond. On your chair today was a card containing a lapel pin for you to proudly wear so that your credentials can be recognized and you can start today to be a TWU ambassador. We also hope you will post your graduation photos to social media and include the hashtag TWU Grad26. That's hashtag TWU Grad26 so that everyone in the TWU family can share in your achievement and excitement. Some of you have already participated in a TWU tradition by donating to the Senior Giving Challenge. You made your first gift to the university in an amount greater than or equal to your graduation year, $20.26, and you are wearing your maroon and gold honor cords today to show that designation. Already over 238 members of the class of 2026 have contributed more than $4,500, paying it forward to future Texas Women's Alumni scholarship gifts. Again, congratulations to the class of 2026.
Lots of enthusiasm. We now come to the close of the ceremony, the final moments of your journey at Texas Women's University. We are proud that we have helped to prepare you to take on the unlimited opportunities that life will provide, and we hope that wherever you go and whatever you do, that you will remember your TWU experience as a special time in your life and remain connected to the university. In a few minutes, when we conclude, the marshals will lead the platform party, the faculty, and the students from the room to the song Daughters of Texas, a special march composed by John Philip Sousa as a gift for the students of Texas Women's University back in 1929. During this time, I ask the audience to please remain standing until all have left. Our graduates will process out the doors to my right and meet their family and friends outside for photos and congratulations. And now, I ask you, as your very first act as alumni of Texas Women's University, to rise together and sing to the Texas Women's University, found on the screen and in your digital commencement program. And audience, please stand with us as we sing, and congratulations, class of 2026.